You know what? I said it before and I'll say it again. Killing members of the Hive just feels wrong. If/when I kill members of my little cult here, it won't be with an assault rifle. It'll be with a delicious beverage meant to take us to the moon aliens who will bring us eternal happiness. Just saying. So yeah, a lot has apparently happened with Destiny in the year since it was released. For onesies, I didn't play it. For secondsies, it seems the general consensus was, eh. For thirdsies, people apparently still played the out of it. For 4Zs, it's put out a few content expansions, but now it's put out The Taken King, which takes that and revamps the game into, hey, this is actually pretty good. Seriously, this is about as close to a Halo/Borderlands love child as we're gonna get, so you better like it. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I haven't played Destiny since it launched, so maybe I'm not the best person to talk about The Taken King. Or maybe I am, because I have a fresh perspective untainted by the Destiny of old. I'm coming in completely new to the franchise, except for the some odd 8 hours I played in Alpha, which, let's face it, doesn't count. But luckily, The Taken King allowed me to shoot straight to level 25 and start experiencing the new content right away. So what did I think? Well, I have no idea what the is going on. Who are these people? Who are these people? I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't play through the story of the original game? Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention? But what I do know is that's Nathan Fillion and that's Gina Torres. Everything else is irrelevant. So even though I don't quite understand the story, how does the game play? You know, that little important thing, gameplay? Well, thanks to Bungie's experience in futuristic sci-fi first-person shooters, this futuristic sci-fi first-person shooter feels damned good. Controls? Good. Sound? Good. Mechanics? Good. And to top it all off, the whole thing looks amazing. Better look amazing for $500 million dollars. Everything in The Taken King just seems to work right. New gear is given to you on a good and consistent basis, making sure you stay up to speed with your enemies. Levels tend to come quickly, giving you a nice feeling of power. Speaking of which, I'm a Sith, bitch. I take way too much pleasure in electrocuting people and should probably get myself checked. So I played the whole storyline of The Taken King, and I won't ruin it for you, but you've been dead the whole time. It's not true, but man, that would have been a move if it was. The whole thing took me roughly 6 hours, but that's not including dungeons, raids, or PvP, so not too shabby. Turns out there's also some stuff after that I can't beat for the life of me, so it. Now, here's what's funny about Destiny. It likes to hide the fact that it's an MMO. A lot of people like to say, sure, you can play with other people, but it's not an MMO. Bullshit. The game has dungeons, raids, and gear score. It just calls them different things. I did a few dungeons, aka strikes, but let's face it, you're just gonna call them dungeons, which were pretty fun and instilled a good sense of camaraderie. Even if sometimes it was a clusterfuck. And they seem to have gotten better since Alpha, which felt like they were just full of bosses that were simply bullet sponges. I also really wanted to do some of the raids in the game, but that's gonna take me a while because to do them you need a pretty high light level. Or as we in the brutally honest MMO world call it, gear score. And perhaps the most MMO thing of all, endgame consists of PvP, raids, and gear grinding. Stop trying to hide the MMO inside Destiny. Embrace it. Love it. Or don't, because a lot of people don't like MMOs. Maybe there's more to endgame, but that seems like all the people that I ran into were doing. I don't know. PvP is also something I can actually get into in this game, because at its heart, it's still a shooter. It feels like I'm playing Call of Halo, Duty, Borderlands, Battlefield, I don't care. All in all, I'm enjoying Destiny, which is kind of odd. I didn't think I would. I've actually hit max level as of writing this, and I'm working my way up to do some raids. But that's gonna take a while. Gear score. Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.